Hey guys, today I'm talking about the use of SD cards. Hi all, this is going to be the first of my camera photography tutorials and that along those kind of things. I'm not saying that I know more than anyone else. I know that people are going to be like, oh, you don't know anything, blah blah blah. But yeah, it's just kind of like an introductory to photography for dummies, if you want. But yeah, so we're going to start today off with SD cards. So we've got one here. This is a 4GB SanDisk SD card. I just wanted to talk about classes because people don't actually know that there's different classes for SD cards, different speeds, and yeah. So what this is a SanDisk Ultra. So it is a class 4. So what you look for is the number in a circle. So I'll just show you a close-up of that now. And yeah, so once you've got once you know what that number is, then you can start looking for the right SD card for the right camera. So we've got a few cameras here right now. Okay, so this is the Lumix TZ11 and this is the Sony W300. They're both great cameras. Image quality on both is quite good. I actually prefer the Lumix over the Sony, even though the Sony is a lot better in terms of megapixels and that kind of stuff. But as most photographers should know by now, ooh, my door just closed. As most photographers should know by now, megapixels is not what it's all about. Like, it doesn't matter about the megapixels. When you are researching for what SD card you should use for your camera, please Google it, just check it out online, because different cameras can accept different types of SD cards. There's like the plain SD card, there's the SDHC card, and then there's the newer SDHC cards, which because I'm using my Canon 550D right now, which can accept the SDHC cards, which is pretty cool. So different cameras have different megapixel sizes. So depending on the size of the megapixels is the speed of the SD card you need. So if you use a camera that has between 1 megapixel and 10 megapixels, I suggest you get at least a class 2 SD card, which we have right here. This one is a SanDisk SDHC card class 2, but make sure that your camera can take an SDHC card. If you have an older model, you may not be able to use them. So you'll have to like maybe eBay a normal straight SD card, which because they don't really sell them as much nowadays. So yeah, you need a like minimum class 2 definitely. For the ones from 10 megapixels and up, I suggest using a class 4. This is also depending on brand. Different brands have different speeds. It's very confusing, but what I always really like is SanDisk. It's a great brand and the speeds are always what they say it is. Like, there's no chance of lying. Like at the moment on this Canon 550D that I'm using a 10 speed class 10 SD card from a cheapo brand, and yeah, the speed is not great at all. So you really got to check that out first. So what you do is, just to be safe, I think, is always go for a SanDisk Ultra. That's a class 4 15 megabyte a second speed, which is perfect. Like, it works really great with my 550D, which image quality size, they should be under 5 megabytes for JPEG image, whereas this 550D, because I use raw photos, it's about 25-ish megabytes. So having a SanDisk Ultra and above speeds would be the best. I hope that helped you guys out with everything, and yeah, stay tuned for my next one. Bye!